This is probably our last year for our grapevines, unless I can convince Stan to save just the Concord grape, the seedless Concord on the end. So I decided to make some grape jelly. Where is it? It takes 3.5 pounds of Concord grapes. So let's see. I think I'm close here. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Here's what I have to do. Well, what's it say? It's been several years since I've made grape jelly. So pick the grapes off the stems, crush them, put them in a saucepan, add 1.5 cups of water, boil it, simmer it for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to have to strain it through a cheesecloth. Okay, here goes. It's time to take these grapes off the stems. Let's see how tedious it is. So here's some here, and I'll put them into a big heavy pan. I don't want to get any stems in there. Okay, how fast can I do this? There we go. Make sure there are no spiders this time. I saw one little spider web on one of these today. These are nicer than last year, so apparently spraying them helped. The other grapes are terrible. Okay, I don't know if that's going to matter, having a little stem on there. I mean, I'm going to strain them, so maybe I won't worry about that too much. Maybe I won't. Otherwise, it's going to take a while. All right, first bunch is done. There's the stems. Let's try one more. Okay, this one. So peel it off, peel it off, peel it off. Maybe if I had, I don't know, some fast Spanish music, what would be a good song to play to this? Puebla? Maybe if I had some music going, then that would speed me up a little bit. Well, you get the hang of it. Let me show you what this looks like. Oh, and then what I'm going to do, I'll show you when I get it full. When I get this full, I'm going to take a potato masher and smash them down and put the 1.5 cups of water on it. But in the meantime, off camera, I have a lot of grapes to destem. 15 minutes later, this is what we have. Bowl in the middle, empty. Nothing but some rejects in there. Bowl on the left is the stems. And the saucepan is full of grapes. Next thing to do is smash them. So this is not like, if you watched the ground cherry episode, those things were not very soft and they did not squish. These are soft. And I didn't really feel like stomping on them with my bare feet. Oh, look at this. See how the skins kind of go off and you see the green on there? So I'll stomp these up good, squish them good. Oh, it's squirting at me. Ah. Okay. I will show you a close-up of what this looks like once I get them smashed together. And then 1.5 cups of water. How long did it say to cook them? I don't remember. I'll look on the sugar gel package again. This is what it looks like once you have the 1.5 cups of water in it. I will bring it to a boil, and then I will simmer it for 10 minutes. While the kettle is heating up, it's really important for jam to have the sugar all measured out. So since I didn't have any low sugar gel and I have oodles of packages of the regular, we're going to use 7 cups of sugar. I'll get it all ready so that I can just dump it in at that step. Okay, we have a boil. Notice how the grapes have turned color already? They've gone from black to sort of a reddish. So I'll set my timer for 10 minutes. And I'll turn this down to a simmer. We'll see what it looks like in 10 minutes. I don't buy grape jelly from the store. Won't buy it. I don't think it has any flavor. In fact, I didn't think I liked grape jelly until I made my own. Until we had grapes and made my own. And this is wonderful. It's, well, I don't know, like a really, really good grape juice, only jelly. Great on homemade bread, homemade toast. Okay, we've got 9 minutes to go. 7 minutes down, 3 more minutes to go. As you see, it's changed a lot. The insides of the grapes that were green are now sort of a pinkish purple color. It is almost finished. I'm going to use the potato masher here again and smash up the inside part a little bit better so that we can get more juice out of it. Kind of looks like cloudy slop. Hard to believe we went from those to this. And then to go from this to really pretty and clear jelly. That's another huge transformation. Looks like it's time to turn it off. Okay, I'm not so sure that my idea here is going to be a good one. So we'll see. Without using a cheesecloth, if I just get as much out as I can this way, so the cheesecloth isn't soaking up, or the jelly bag's not soaking up so much. Let's see. Stir that around with a spoon. Let's see what it looks like underneath. Yeah, it's juice. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stir this around until it's pretty dry. Put that whole mash through here. Once I have nothing left but dry stuff here, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Then I think I'll run the juice through the fine strainer. Save that, and then put it through the jelly bag, and then put this dry stuff through the jelly bag. I just want to save some time. Now what do? I know I'm using a lot of dishes. So here's the mash stuff that needs to go through the sieve. Here's the cleaner stuff, but it's not, not nearly good enough. Let's pour that in this jar, see how much juice I have. Remember, I need 5 cups of juice. I'm hoping this will be 4. Oh, that's nice. That's good. This is hot. Oh, this is so hot. Really, really, really hot. Right, so where's my spoon? Let's stir that around. See what is left from the juice or puree. This might almost all go through. Okay, now I can pour the mash in and work that through. Do I need 2 hands for that? How hot is this? Hot! Alright. And I already have grape juice stains on my counter again. Okay, so first I'll stir it around. No, wait, I'm not supposed to do that. You're just supposed to let it drip so that it's not cloudy. Although, I'm impatient, so mine's probably going to be a little cloudy. I'm not just going to let it drip for hours. So I'll hold it up, and then it says gently squeeze. I started with the grapes 15 minutes ago, and even though this is not completely dry, I think that's okay. We're going to call that good. So now, let's move this to dump that outside. Remember, I need 5 cups of juice. I can add a little bit of water if I need to. This will be 4 cups here. All right. It's not going to be perfectly clear like juice from the grocery store. That is fine with me. I can just call it grape puree or something, puree. All right, we need another cup. And we've got it with a 1/4 cup to spare. Okay, this is great. Now I just have to put it back in the pan with the pectin. Make it the same way I made the strawberry jam now. All right, here's the next step. I dumped the whole package of Sure Gel pectin in with the juice. I'm going to bring it to a rolling boil that cannot be stirred down. Once it hits that rolling boil, then I dump in those 7 cups of sugar all at once, bring it to another rolling boil, and boil it for exactly 1 minute. And then that's done. Oh, I did add a teaspoon of coconut oil here to the juice to keep it from foaming. 1 hour exactly since I started. Is this a full rolling boil that can't be stirred down? No, it is not. Well, is this a full rolling boil that can't be stirred down? Close. Some of this is a bit of a judgment call. Does it matter? It does. Unfortunately, all this timing stuff can make the difference between whether your jelly is runny or whether it's way too thick. I am going to call that a rolling boil that cannot be stirred down. Yeah, there's still bubbles there. I'm stirring. Okay, so that means I dump in the 7 cups of sugar all at once. That'll calm it down for a while. Oh boy. So yeah, you don't want to be eating spoons full of this stuff, people. Maybe just a nice little teaspoon or 2 on your toast or in your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Have to get the sugar to dissolve. Once the sugar is all dissolved, then full rolling boil again, and this time I will time it for exactly 1 minute. Did I mention that you need to stir it constantly? Stir it constantly. Once again, we are getting very close to a rolling boil that can't be stirred down. That's it, folks. All right, 1 minute. This is not my normal jelly pan, and it's making me a little worried because it's climbing up the sides. My normal jelly pan is the tall one, but since I used this one for smashing them, since it was wider, I didn't want to get another pan dirty. And we're on a 10-second countdown now. 7, 6. All right, time to turn it off, take it off the stove. About 1 hour and 15 minutes to get to this point. All I have left to do is just to stir it a little bit, maybe another minute, and then put it in the jars. Put the lids on it. I'm not going to process it, I'm going to freeze it. So I will leave it out for 24 hours once I have the lids on it. These are jelly jars that I had saved for roasted peppers, but oh well, too bad. I'm going to use them for jelly now. And maybe whatever's left I'll put in a bigger jar and put it in the refrigerator. A little bit of foam yet there. Let's stir that one more time. So otherwise the foam is going to come to the top and it just doesn't look as pretty. Okay. So when it's all in a big quantity here, it looks pretty dark, but you'll see when I get it in the jars, it should be a very pretty purplish color. Let's see. There, see that? Okay, let me get the rest of these filled. And we're done. 9 jars. Except for a little bit of foam on top, which isn't going to taste like anything, which isn't going to matter. We're finished. Now the only problem is what to do with the little bit of jelly that's left in the pan. Well, luckily, this morning was actually my baking day. So my only problem is, do I use a dinner roll? Do I use a piece of naan? Yeah, let's do that. So let's tear off a piece. This is tough to do one-handed. Yeah, because it's sturdier than a dinner roll, so this will work really well. All right, we tore off a piece. Let's make that 2 pieces. Let's test out this jam. It's still really, really hot. That's a lot of sugar. Okay, if I can taste this without burning my mouth, I'll let you know what it tastes like. Let's go. That's wonderful. Tastes just like fresh grape juice. This is really good. Until next time, this is Lori Fiechter with my Indiana garden and kitchen.